Hey fam, welcome back to Raw Reviews, and today we're going to be talking about my first ever project pan. So I am super excited to be doing this, and I really wanted to set myself up for success. So I'll explain to you why I've picked the products that I have and why I haven't chosen certain products. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the first thing that I have is this First Aid Beauty Pure Skin Face Cleanser. So as you can see, I've actually already used a lot of it. This is just the push to get me to really finish this. I currently use this just whenever I take a shower. So this is like the one and only that I use, but I do have quite a few face cleansers that I've just gathered over time. So I want to use this one, A, because it's almost done, and sometimes when something's almost done, you tend to kind of put it aside or get, I don't want to say lazy about using it, but I guess that is a proper term, get kind of lazy about using it. But this brand is also partially not considered cruelty-free anymore. Some people do consider it cruelty-free, some people don't. I've chosen no longer to support First Aid Beauty, so I just want to use it up and, move on. So, yay. The second product that I have is from Physicians Formula. It is the Healthy Foundation. And unfortunately, I can't see how much I've used for some reason, even though it's a glass bottle. And I feel like I've used quite a bit of this foundation. It doesn't seem to have like streaks or anything in the glass that I can see. So that's a little bit frustrating. But Physicians Formula is another brand that I no longer support because some people consider them cruelty-free, some people don't. It's kind of a whole mess. So rather than try and worry about, oh my gosh, is it cruelty-free? You know, some people are going to say it's not. Why do you still use it? I'm just going to no longer use the brand, and I don't feel like I'm missing out on much. So I just want to use this up and move on. The next products that I have 3 different concealers that I'm going to be using, which kind of might sound like a lot, but they're actually almost finished. So the first one is the Catrice Cosmetics Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer. So this one is actually almost halfway done. As you can see, you can actually see this one. So I actually used it on my eyes today because I haven't used it in a while. I feel like this one kind of was big a while back, and now it's kind of gone to the wayside. So I just want to use it up. It probably needs to go at this point. So I want to focus on using it up and saying goodbye. Next is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. So this one has been around for quite a while. ColourPop actually recently introduced, I think it's like their Pretty Hydrating concealer. So I don't even know how much longer this one's going to be sold. But as you can see, I think I've used up quite a bit of this. There you go. So I've used up at least a third of it, if not more. So I just want to also use this up and move on. Next, we have the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Conceal and Contour. So this one I've used up a good 2/3 of this one. I remember when this was all the rage, I think it was considered a Shape Tape dupe. And I feel like as we're going towards a more natural look and less towards full coverage as the trend, this has also fallen to the wayside. So this is something that I just also want to use up. It's probably, moving past its prime, and I just want to give it its full life and move on. Okay, next we have Charlotte Tilbury's Color Chameleon Champagne Diamonds, and it specifically says it's for blue eyes, but I think it works great as an inner corner highlight for anyone. So there we go. I personally think it's beautiful. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, look at that swatch. as I'm working through with palettes, I've noticed that sometimes I need a good inner corner highlight and not all palettes have what I want. So I think this will be a great neutral inner corner highlight for whenever I need one and I feel like the palette doesn't have one. I've barely used it, so this is definitely something, as Charlotte Tilbury is an expensive brand, and this is something that I want to get my money's worth out of. So I'm excited to be using this for the rest of the year. And then these last few products are all the same type. They're all mascaras, which I don't know if that counts towards a towards a project pan. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone put mascaras in there. Maybe that is super common and it's just not for the people that I watch, or not necessarily that I've paid attention, because you can't track progress on a mascara. But it's mostly that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 open mascaras plus the ABH mascara, which I'm not even including, which will probably get added afterwards. So I have 2 full-sized ones. I have the Tarte Better than Sex Mascara, which is a pretty wet formula, but it's so common, and Too Faced hands these out like candy, so I just want to use it up and try out. I have a whole tray of mascaras that I need to use, so I just want to focus on using all of these up and moving on. Next is the Tarte Big Ego Mascara. This is one that also came out a while ago. I just didn't open it until last year, but I just want to use it up. And then I have a bunch of mini travel sized ones. So I have Lights Camera Lashes 4-in-1 mascara from Tarte. This is another one. I don't know why I opened all of these up. It makes no sense. I do not want to have this many mascaras open in the future. So I really just want to focus on using this up. This is the Tarteist Lash Paint Mascara. I've actually been using this one. I use this one mostly in December and I really like it. So hopefully I'll get pretty close to using that one up. This is the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara. This one's already feeling pretty dry and I don't feel like I've had it open for that long. So I feel like this one will get used up pretty quickly. Next is the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara. I think this one is their older one, and I don't know how long I've had this one open, but it probably can be used a few more times. And then last but not least, we have the Marc Jacobs at Lashed Lifting and Volumizing Mascara. Now, I have really no excuse for opening this other than I was really excited because people had so many good reviews on this. I should have waited, but I was just super excited. I really do like this mascara, but I haven't used it enough to really talk as I don't know what I'm trying to say, talk it up as much as other people have. So I'm looking forward to using that. So that was all my objects in my project pan. Now I know I don't have anything like powder or blush or bronzer or highlight. I just don't feel like I have enough right now. Anything that I want to focus on using, I honestly thought about putting some of my Hourglass products in there because I do have quite a few Hourglass products, but I use them for certain moods and looks and things like that. And right now with my full face of project that I'm doing, I know that I'll be using those products more so than any like blush or bronzer or highlight that I would commonly use. But at the same time, I know I'm going to be doing my makeup more. So we'll see. This is a rolling project pan, so perhaps I will decide to add something in there. We'll see as it moves on. I really appreciate you guys watching today, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, and if you could subscribe, that would really help me out. And I will see you next time. Bye!